If Southern coach Darius Robinson wants the Spartans to repeat as North Carolina's 3AA champion, he'd be wise to have his quarterback walking around in a full body cast. I'm Herald-Sun sports writer John McCann, and this is Game Day.
Black 88! Black 88!
There is no way to explain how valuable Southern quarterback Kendall Hinton is to what the Spartans want to do this season. That's namely winning another state title. But if anything happens to that guy, there goes the dream. Northwood coach Bill Hall said as much, not just about Southern, but for all high schools. You see, in college football or in the NFL, if the number one quarterback gets hurt or if he's just not getting it done, then the coach can lean on the backup quarterback, except for the New York Jets. So in the high school game, when you have a guy like Hinton or even Hall's guy, Northwood quarterback Ty Penix, on the high school level, coaches are just one play away from an injury sacking all that they dreamed about in the offseason. You know, it's just rare for a high school team to have two bona fide quarterbacks in its system. Coaches have to play with the cards they're dealt. Of course, if you're living right, like Chapel Hill coach Isaac Marsh, then a real nice kid like Connor Stow gets added to your deck. Stow played for the East Chapel Hill Wildcats last season. Now he's a Chapel Hill Tiger. And Marsh actually got a package deal because former East Chapel Hill wide receiver Arcavius Parks is still catching passes from Stow as a good hands man for the Tigers. Chapel Hill lost to Southern last week, but the Tigers should not have a problem this week with Northern Vance. Cardinal Gibbons could challenge Southern, but those Spartans have risen to the occasion all season long. Last week, Northwood beat Cedar Ridge 45-6. It'll be about the same this week when Northwood goes to Oxford to see what the Whip Warriors are up to. And Coach Pat Moser's Orange Panthers will be expected to beat up Cedar Ridge. Now, those big boy Big 8 schools, Southern, Orange, Chapel Hill, and Northwood, and I guess you got to put Cardinal Gibbons in there too. Those guys get a lot of attention around here on the 3A level. But don't forget about the 4A Hillside Hornets people. They took some losses earlier in the season, including one from Southern, and Hillside lost to New Bern, to Dudley, to Charlotte Country Day. But see, that's just it. Hillside has not been out there just playing cupcakes. They needed to line up against those tough teams early because the Hornets are not expected to get challenged in the Pac-6. Hillside will have to deal with much tougher teams in the playoffs, which is where we're going to be in about 5 weeks. Keeping you connected from the fields to the stands, I'm Herald-Sun sports writer John McCann.